All right, my Aries friends, how are you today? Aaron here, bringing you your monthly horoscope for July of 2020. We've got not a whole lot going on this month. We don't have a lot of movement going on at all, actually, but that doesn't mean it's not a powerful and impactful month, right? July and August seem to have the least amount of crazy activity happening, but yet at the same time, there's still a lot of energy that's going on that's very changing and forward momentum, all right? So right on the 4th/5th, depending on where you're at in the world, we have an eclipse. Okay, this is wrapping up a 2-year, and this is happening in your 10th house. All right, so this is about your career. This is about how people view you, how people see you, the work that you're putting out. Karmically, you're getting back what you put out to the world. Right, so this eclipse is 4th/5th, about 12:47 in the morning, Eastern Daylight Time. Okay, so that means the sun and Mercury are down there. Mercury's still retrograde down in your 4th house, dealing with home and family life. So it's just like highlighting this home and family life as well as siblings, information, communication between your family members. And the moon saying your emotional attention, where is this bringing you to? And what is the shadow that we're seeing right now? Dealing with a higher source of information, traveling, knowledge, and career, right? So finding the balance between those for you. Now on the 11th, let me show you your chart here. And Saturn has come back into your 10th house as well, okay, as of July 1st. So I have this set up on the 4th just to show you where this eclipse is going to be, right? And this is the end for 18 more years, okay, the end of the Capricorn Cancer eclipses. Okay, from now on for the next 18 months, they're going to be focused more here in Gemini, Sagittarius. All right, so this is really wrapping up 2 years ago, summer of 2018. Okay, so there's some powerful work that we have to do in releasing knowledge, releasing information from back in 2018 and going forward and creating the new you, right? Creating the new you. And it's important too, if you checked out July 3rd's video, this eclipse is definitely about, understanding the opposite of our perspective. Okay, if we're feeling one way over here, what is the opposite of that feeling? So if we're feeling lonely, put ourselves in the shoes of feeling abundant, feeling welcomed and in company. If we're feeling lost or confused, putting ourselves in the feeling of clarity and direction, right? So this eclipse definitely highlights that as well. All right, now move forward here on the 11th. All right, we've got this little conjunction happening here. It's a little bit loose, wow. But either way, the moon and Mars will be at 7 degrees. Chiron here at 9 degrees. Chiron stations retrograde here on the 11th, as well as this conjunction is happening. So this is an emotional need here in Aries, which is your sign. All right, so first house saying, being emotional in general, moving forward in the place of your emotions or moving forward with your emotions into a place of healing, okay? Chiron retrograde this year. This is still in the early degrees of Aries, and it's all about healing. And whatever you have to do to heal yourself, heal wounds, heal the concept of not being good enough looking, not smart enough, not being enough. This definitely is digging deep into your personal ego. Okay, this connection right here. So it's like, just give yourself whatever nurturing that you need, because this is also squared to Mercury here, which stations direct the same day that Chiron stations retrograde, right? So it's like, well, we have mental clarity coming through on one end, and we have emotional healing happening on the other. So this is a great day of just, that beautiful release on the 11th here. Now on the 14th is when Mars and Chiron actually conjunct. Okay, they're exact on the 14th. As well on the 14th, the moon and Uranus connect together. Okay, so this is a great day of breakthrough and release. Knowledge, information, something is coming together this beautiful day. It's easy. The moon exalted in Taurus there. Breakthrough with Uranus, Mars conjunct Chiron. This is a really beautiful day here on the 14th. And this is again happening in your 1st house and your 2nd house, which deals with money. So maybe there's something about finances coming up this month that you've been concerned about, and this is like, oh, thank God, we're gonna figure it out and we're gonna be okay. Okay. Now, what's interesting as well here on the 20th, we have a new moon. All right. And this new moon is in the sign of Cancer. Well, if you recall, just a couple weeks ago, we had a Cancer new moon solar eclipse. Okay. A near total Cancer new moon solar eclipse. This is a very unique year that we have 2 new moons in the sign of Cancer. This is highlighting for us to be emotional. This is highlighting for us to be empathetic. You know, as the North Node has switched out of Cancer into Gemini, going from a place of that care, compassion, nurturing, as well as a place of I'm afraid to leave my comfort zone. Now, the North Node switches into Gemini saying, I need to seek outside of my comfort zone. I need to go in this direction to see what else is out there, to find the answers to myself. I don't know what scary is until I've put my head in the mouth of the beast, you know, and realize that it's not frightening at all, that this, you know, it doesn't want my head, it just wants love. Okay, so we're switching our perspective this year, and July is really huge for that, and especially this eclipse. So the fact that we had a 0 degrees Cancer new moon in the month of June, and we have a 20, what is this going to be? Let me see here. 28 degree new moon. Oh, of course, 28 degrees. 28 degree new moon in Cancer as well here on the 20th. You know, this is like reconfirming. Like, look, no matter what's going on in the world, we have to be forgiving. We have to be understanding. We have to be compassionate. We don't know what somebody else has been through. We don't know what circumstances and things have led to being what they are, or why that person has their point of view. Okay, we don't know until we open up the communicate, you know, talk about things. But we just certainly don't know. So we have to maintain, you know, this place of open, vulnerable heart, caring, compassionate, and emotional. This isn't about being brash and just you're wrong, you're cut off. This is openness, right? Nurturing, caring. So that's really, really beautiful. And on the 22nd, after this new moon here on the 22nd, the sun is going to enter the sign of Leo. You know, I mean, this is a really cool thing happening here. I think that does happen. Let me jump back here. Okay. So on the 14th of July on, okay, Neptune is still creating that sextile to Saturn, or septile to Saturn, okay? Your wish is my command. Saturn being home in Capricorn. All right. Neptune being home in Pisces. Uranus creating great change here in Taurus. The stuck, stubborn energy, you know. And the septile, okay, so it's just like your wish is my command. What are you thinking? What are you dreaming? Let's make that real. And whatever this stuck energy was that was present around the 3rd, 4th, 5th this weekend, okay, that I don't know if I can energy, and we still see that here with the South Node and Uranus. I don't know if I can break through. This heats that up, okay? And this connection lasts for the rest of the month, right? Oop. And that's when we lost Saturn on July 25th. So either way, so till July 25th that lasts, and then the connection with Uranus lasts moving into August here. Look at that. Nice and slow. Get a little foreshadow of the month ahead. I mean, that's all of August that these two planets are moving together. Okay. So it's like great change is coming. And it's just the slow and steady wins the race. It's about switching our perspective up. You know, if we're feeling one way and we're getting lost in these feelings again, what does it feel like to be found? What does it feel like to have clarity? What does it feel like to have direction? And what does it feel like to be immersed in love? You know, and to kind of go with these feelings. And once we begin to feel it, you know, we truly begin to manifest it. All right. So have a beautiful month of July. A lot of positive stuff coming your way. Thank you as always, my Aries friends. Check us out for the dailies. Follow the moon around and see what's going on. More intricate, you know, diving deep into the astrology of each and every day. Thank you. As always, we'll see you tomorrow.